Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, hope you are able to hear me, right? Did I share? Yeah. Okay. Any questions before we proceed? So last sessions we discussed about uh, yeah, what are the basic general settings we need to do. We discussed about, for example, we first settings. As I said that whenever we visit to client SAP environment, client SAP. So first of all, as I said that when the like customer client purchases the server from SAP AG, then the complete server will be empty. So first we need to do the configuration of country settings. Clear? Under country settings, we need to do tax procedure configuration, date format configuration. Next one, decimal notation. And after that, region settings. Region settings are nothing but your state. First country settings, region settings, and after that, currency settings. Clear? So for example, for my company, whatever company we are going to discuss about Birla, this is, for example, it is in India and as well as in US. So here we are going to create, we will check the currencies will be by default, it will be there, but we need to check whether the currencies are available or not in the SAP system. First, we need to check. And after that, we need to create the transaction currencies. For example, our client Birla is going to buy import and export with Euro and GBP, SGD, CAT. So we need to check whether these currencies are available in the SAP system or not. That we need to check. And after that, we need to do the calendar. We need to configure the calendar. We need to configure the calendar. So we have a holiday calendar and a factory calendar, what we discussed. Holiday calendar is nothing but office holiday calendar. And same time, if they have a plant, production plant, then they will have a separate factory calendar. Holiday calendar, for example, for which country you are working. You are working, even though you are working in Hyderabad, but your client is in US. So you need to follow your client holiday calendar. But here, factory calendar is nothing but the local plant calendar. So whatever may be the client, but the factory calendar will be your local calendar, which whatever country or whatever region your factory is situated, that calendar we are going to follow in the factory. Okay. Next one, we need to, as I said, that change user profile in SAP. Okay. And after that, for every module, in each and every module, we are going to do the following 5 steps. Any module, that is FI module, CO module, MM, okay, SD or whatever module. First, we are going to discuss about the business process discussion. We will have a business process discussion. So in the business process discussions, we have discussed this, right? What is my enterprise structure? What are the different functional areas, business areas, plants, and everything, right? And after that, we are going to do the configuration. Enterprise structure configuration, we are going to do in SPRO screen. Clear? All the configuration settings and customization settings, we are going to do in SPRO screen. This is nothing but your consultant screen. Okay. And after that, we are going to do master data configuration, right? It could be your GL master data, customer master data, vendor master data, bank master data, tax master data. So all the master data will be created in SAP menu. Okay. So initial master data as a consultant, we have to create it. Okay. So that is the end user's activity in end user's screen. Okay. And next one, transactional data. So day-to-day transactions, we are going to post in SAP menu, end user's screen. And after that, once the transactions are done, we are going to generate different types of reports. So all those reports we are going to generate in same end user's screen only. So what are the things only we will do? The configuration and customization will be performed in SPRO screen. And all the master data, transaction data, and reports will be performed in end user's screen. Is this clear? Any questions on this? Yes, no?
No, Naveen.
No.
So first we will see Okay, so first put a heading as in define countries in SAP system. First step, define countries in SAP systems. So put a heading as in general settings. General settings. Okay. It is a practice environment, practice server, so definitely it will be there. But in real-time environment, you won't find this define countries in AP system. We need to configure, but how we need to configure that we will see first. So write down first step, step 1, define countries in SAP system. Path write down SPRO. SPRO. So every time we are going to write path like this. Path SPRO. SAP NetWeaver. Right, you know what do you mean SPRO now? Okay, SAP NetWeaver. SAP NetWeaver. General settings. General settings. Set countries. Set countries. Define countries in my SAP systems. Next one, transaction code. So what the shortcut is transaction code OY01. So initial first practice, go with the navigation part. Second practice, go with the transaction code. So both you can remember. Okay. So define countries in my SAP systems. Transaction code OY01. 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 Okay. So here you can see. So we are going to do the first practical step. So this, what is the screen? What is the screen?
Easy access.
Sorry. What kind of screen is this?
End user screen.
End user screen, easy access screen. So from here to here, to go back to consultant screen, what is the transaction code? We need to use
OY01.
sorry.
OY01.
OY01 is a direct transaction code to reach set countries. But I'm asking, I want to go to first, I'll see with the path. The next we can see the transaction codes.
SPRO.
So SPRO, perfect. You know what is SPRO now? So SPRO, SAP Reference IMG Implementation Guide, right? So here, initially, whatever you can see here, all are folders. All are folders. So here you can see SAP NetWeaver. So here we have again subfolders. Okay, set subfolders. Next, go to general settings. SAP NetWeaver, general settings, right? Set countries, subfolder again. So define countries in my SAP system, right? How to activate my transaction codes here? Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Anyone remember how to activate transaction codes? If you're not remember, just write it down. Note. Activate transaction codes. Activate transaction codes in IMG screen. Activate transaction codes in IMG screen or consultant screen. Okay. So what we need to do is, so here see, define countries in my SAP system. We don't have any transaction code. As I said that OY01 is a transaction code. So for that, click on additional information menu. Click on additional information menu. Click on additional information menu and select again additional information. select again additional information, select a display key, additional information menu, under that additional information, display key, and after that IMG activity. Select IMG activity. Select IMG activity. Just out and again, additional information, display key, IMG activity. So you can see here. See OY 01. So last 4 to 5 characteristics, 5 characters would be your transaction code. Clear? Fine, any questions you can see here. So, but as I said that, see, again, if you go back and if you come, okay, if you log in, then these transaction codes won't display. So every time we need to activate, same with additional information, display key, IMG activity. Every time we need to do that. Okay. Any questions still here? How to activate transaction codes in IMG activity screen?
No, sir.
Right?
No.
So to activate this, so to execute this, we need to click on, see here, as I said that there are 2 buttons here. One is IMG activity button and one is IMG activity documentation. So here all the documentations, predefined documentations are there, SAP already provided, right? So we can learn everything by this documentation also if we have a time and everything. Clear? So if you open this documentation screen, it will clearly tell you what is defined countries in my SAP system. General data, foreign trade characteristics, further test data, standard settings, and everything it will display. And we need to select here define countries in my SAP system. IMG activity. So here we need to select which country. So here we have 2 countries. One is in India. What is my client countries? India and US.
Yes.
So click on position button. First, we will see whether country is there or not, for example. Okay, then first select IN, two digits, countries. See here, it is already there. If it is not there, then you need to click on new entries. If it is not there, then we need to click on new entries to create. For example, 237 countries already defined in the system. Clear? Already 237 countries are already defined in the system. So, for example, your client current country is 238.1, which is not there in SAP system. Then we need to create it as a new entries. If it is already there, then we will check how it's work. So select, click on position button, write down. Okay. Click on position button. Click on position button. Okay. And country, give 2 digit, first 2 digit, IN. Select IN. Okay. Then select IN and click on details button. This is called details button. Okay. Details button. Shortcut key control plus shift plus F2. Click on details button. Here, IN, control shift plus F2, shortcut key. Select country India, IN, details, select details button. Okay, shortcut key is control shift plus F2. Okay, click on details. See here. Okay. See, alternate current. So here, the most important thing, this is by default, it will come. Alternate country key 664, your client. If country is not there, the country is not there in your SAP system. So this alternate country key, okay, will be given by your customer, your client. And we need to, new entries, we need to provide these details like country, alternate country key, name of the country, long name of the country, nationality. These all details will be provided by your client itself. Okay. And normally this will be blank. This will be blank. This will be blank, hard currency. So normally global currency, what's everything we will measure in terms of USD only, international market. So that's the reason there would be hard currency. See, there are three currencies. There will be three currencies normally. One is local currency. Okay. One is local currency. Second one is group currency. And next one is hard currency. Okay. What do you mean by local currency? What do you mean by local currency in the sense? Local currency is nothing but your company code currency. Company code currency. And same time we call it as a local currency. What is my company code currency here? For example, what is the company we are doing a
INR.
INR. So that will become, see, I have a three company codes, right? BI01, BI02 and BU01. BI01 is in India. BI02 is also in India. BU01 is in US. So what is my local currency for BI01? Indian company.
Indian rupee.
INR. And BI02?
INR.
BU01?
USD.
Yes, dollar.
So here USD is considered as a local currency as well as a company code currency for BU01. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Group currency. Group currency is nothing but consolidated report currency. Means, for example, company wants some specific currency need to be their group currency. Means after posting, for example, we have a company codes in US as well as in India, right? So in US transactions, we are going to do in USD only. Correct. So, but at the end, I want to generate a report, everything in INR currency. So means that USD currency valuation need to be done with INR, right? So we want to generate one common report on INR for all the company codes. That is whatever BI01, BI02 and BU01. All the company codes reports I want in only one currency, that is in INR, not as in USD. Or I want everything in USD. Even though my company is performing in India, but for international reporting purpose, I want whatever BA01 is in India, BA02 in India, those countries report also at the end generated to USD currency. Then that is considered as a group currency. Clear? Any questions here? Yes, no?
Clear.
So here, my group currency can be INR or USD or any other currency also. It could be. But here, hard currency. What do you mean by hard currency is nothing but everything we need to generate at the end for international market purpose. Everything we need to generate reports, whatever may be your local currency, whatever may be your group currency, but one more report we need to generate for international purpose, that is USD at present. Clear? So everything, even though you are generating INR or your group currency, what we call Euro or GBP, right? But same time, you need to take one more currency for international market purpose, USD currency. Fine. So sometimes your group currency and hard currency may be the same. Sometimes your group currency and local currency may be the same. Clear? So that's the reason what we are going to do in our complete project. We are going to take local currency as your company currency as INR. Okay. And your group and hard currencies are USD. Fine. Anyone have a questions on this? Yes, no.
No.
Right. So So here, normally this will be blank. So we need to give USD as a currency. Select hard currency as USD. Assign hard currency as write down. Assign hard currency as USD. Okay. Okay. Next one. Here. Okay. In procedure column, in procedure, see here, press F4 here. Trade state short name. So I can select it as Indian. This one, tax procedure. So our company is in India. So you can click here. So we can select here procedure column. Okay. So you can search here. Here. Earlier versions, we have a tax in. Okay. We have a tax in. Only tax in was there earlier, which is not there in this server. But normally, if you're near server, you will find two things. One is tax in and tax INN. Clear. So you can select a tax INN, India tax new. Clear. So what are the things we have selected here? So here, trade state short name Indian, procedure tax in, tax in. Okay. So next one, date format. What is the date format here? DDMMYY. DDMMYY, date format. Okay. DDMMYY, date format. And last but not least, decimals. Okay. For example, if you want to go with, so total 3 formats we have. So which format we want to go? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 567, .89. So select this decimal formats. So what are the things we have changed here? One is hard currency we have changed. Tax procedure, tax in we have selected, and date formats. Hard currency is very important. Date format, procedure, and decimal format. We need to check all these 4. So what are the changes we have done here? We have done the changes USD, hard currency, procedure tax in, date format, and decimal format. So these 4 we need to check. If it is same in your client SAP server, then you need not to change anything and you need to leave it like that. That's it. If you want, you can write it out, please. Okay. Yeah, any questions? Once you're done, let me know. So what are the changes we have done? Just check it out. In the client server, definitely we need to do it. But in your trial version, whatever training version, maybe it's already predefined. So you won't do it. But don't start directly with the enterprise structure with the client place once you are going to implementation project. First step, we need to set the countries. Country settings we need to see. Okay. So now we need to save this settings. So normally what happens? Normally, whatever documents you create in general, Windows, what you will do, all the related documents we will save in a folder, correct? And we will name it that particular folder, personal folder or office related folder or something we will name it, right? In the same way, whatever configuration steps we have created, once we save it, it will create a, okay, it will create automatically a folder in SAP also. And in SAP, we are not going to call it as a folder. We are going to call it as a transport request. So all the configuration changes, whatever we are going to do, we are going to create under one transport request. That is nothing but one folder. In general Windows, we call it as a folder. In SAP environment, we call it as a transport request. Okay, the transport request, just we will give the name, the number will be automatically generated in the backend. The transport request number will be automatically generated in the backend, that we are going to see. Clear? So as I said that you remember or not, for example, in one particular server, I have a number of clients. I have a number of clients, right? Client 100, 110, 120, 130. So whatever configuration I have done in 100 client, 110 client, that has to be moved from 110 to 120. As a functional consultant, we can move within a server the transport request from one client to another client within the server, if it is. But if I want to move from one server to another server, one server to another server, that is nothing but from development server to quality server, from quality server to production server, then as a functional consultant, it's not our responsibility. So what we will do, we will give that folder name, that is nothing but the transport request number to basis consultant. To basis, he is nothing but a technical consultant. His responsibility to move everything accurately, the data from one server to another server. Clear? So that's the reason what we will do is most 100% whatever configurations we are going to do, we will try to save in only one transport request only. Only one transport request. If you are for each and every configuration, you are creating one and one another transport request. So probably 100 transport requests you are created for each and every step. So, and everything need to move from development server to quality server to production server. Correct? For example, out of 100 transport request, I forgot to provide 2 transport requests to basis consultant. So I have given him only 98 transport requests, 98 folders. So what he has done, he has moved from that 98 folders from or transport request from development server to quality server. So 2 are missing. So here in quality server, when I am trying to do the testing, it will not give you the accurate result. It will show some errors. Why? Because the 2 configurations still not moved from development server to quality server. So to overcome that difficulty, what we will do is we are going to save all the configuration and customization steps, okay, in only one transport request. Clear, everyone? Any questions here? Okay.
Yes, no.
Right. So click on now. This is the save button. Click on save button. So here already it is showing Lahari group of company. This is not my group. What is my client name, customer name?
Birla.
Sorry, Birla. Correct? But
Yes.
here it is showing something Lahari. It's not my, I don't want to save. This is called, see, this is called table. This is nothing but a table. So in everything, whatever data we are going to save, that will be saved backend under one tables, few tables, number of tables. We will have a discussions on tables part also. Tables part also. Clear? So here request number, automatically this number will be generated. Okay. And this description we need to give. So here you can see a lot of things. One is, so here we need to create the request. So click on create request, write down, click on create request, create a request. So here short description, it is asking for short description. Okay. So you can give, like for example, in the same way I'll give naming convention, write down short description, FICO. We are a finance and controlling consultants. So underscore CD is nothing but a client dependent. It is related to only Birla. Okay. Client dependent underscore. So here Birla group company configuration settings. Okay. You can give this description, write down the description. FICO CD, your company name, client. Okay. So initially we are doing client dependent settings. Okay. Client dependent Birla group company configuration settings. Just write it down. So here request number is not yet created yet. So if you see here, automatically the request number will be generated. Here you can see 4. So 90004. So here it will be created as in 6. You can see here. I'm clicking. Can I click it? Okay. Yes.
In
Yes.
part, we can
Click on OK. See here. Automatically the request number has been generated. Clear? FICO. This is we have not given. The request number it has we have not given. We have given only the description part. Clear? Automatically the request number,
Generated.
right? So automatically it will be get generated, and it's a backend. This was created by the basis consultants. This is not our responsibility. With request number, it is going to be generated. So now hereafter, everything, remember this request number and remember this description. So whatever configuration steps we are going to do, we are going to save in this transport request only. Fine. So click on OK button. Click on OK button. Continue button. Done. Okay. This complete data will be saved. Done. Next, we will see one more country. What is the other country we have? US, right? So go to press back button. So we want to do one more country settings. So press back button. Press back button again. Again, define countries in my SAP systems. Okay. So click on position button. Now one more country is US. So click on position button. Press US. Give US. So select US. It's already created. So need not to create. Now what is the next step we need to see? We need to do. What is the button we need to check? The configuration for US. So we need to click on details button. We need to click on details button. Control plus Shift F2. Right? Okay. Okay, you select US and press USD. Okay, so here same alternate country. It is already there 400. If it is not there, your client will be there. Okay, USD hard currency. So we want to follow hard international currency as an USD. And tax US is the procedure. That is a standard one. No need to change. And format, date format, US will follow MMDDYY. So we are not going to change anything in this. Decimal format, same. You can have this. Just write it down. Okay. Nothing, we haven't changed. Click on this. If you have done some changes, then only it will ask for transport request. Okay. If you have not done any changes, just we are saving it, then it won't ask. See, you can. Data already saved. Clear? Any questions? Questions?
No.
Next one. Region settings. Next step, write down. Next step, region settings. Next step, region settings. Insert regions, region settings. Region settings. I'll share this notes also already. Region, insert regions. Write down path same as above, means whatever path is there, the same path we have. Path same as above. Path same as above, you can see here. Path same as above till set countries. Till set countries. From there, select insert regions. Select insert regions. Transaction code OVK2. Transaction code insert regions OVK2. Okay. So OVK2, insert regions OVK2. So normally we earlier version, old version, you don't find regions called Telangana and Andhra. We had United Andhra, Andhra Pradesh as a 01. You can see here 01. Click on position button. If you see India, see here 01 is an Andhra Pradesh. Okay, this is an old version. Means old, it is not removed Andhra Pradesh 01, but we have a region code. So after separation, they have given a region codes 36 for Telangana, 37 for Andhra. Okay, so our plans, whatever as per this, we have one corporate office, one is in what we call Telangana, one is in Guntur, correct? One is in Telangana, nothing but Hyderabad, Guntur, right? And as well as Mumbai, Maharashtra, and as well as US. 4 different places we have a plants. One is in Hyderabad, one is in Mumbai, one is in Guntur, plants in the sense manufacturing units, and one is in California. So we need to select whether the regions are there in the systems or not. Okay. So here, as I said, that Telangana region is there or not. Click on position button. See here 36. I am removing this 36 and 37, and I'll show you how to insert a region. Okay. So click on entries. For example, 36 is not there, Telangana. Then click on new entries. So first give countries. If region is not there, your client region is not there. So select country, which country it is. Okay, India, region number 36. So here I'll give it as in Telangana. Next one more region, IN 37, Andhra. Not Andhra Pradesh, it's Andhra. So click on new entries, country, region, Telangana, whatever. Country, region, whatever region you want to create, you can create it and click on save button. An entry will be, somebody has changed this. Okay, we won't change this. So this is the way we can create this one, regions, for example. Now you can see that will be there. 36 Telangana, 37 Andhra. Okay, and we need to check what is the other one we have. We have one more in Guntur. So that, sorry, Guntur already, Andhra, it is already there. Maharashtra, it's a 13. Maharashtra is 13. Maharashtra is 13. So we will check whether it is there or not. 13 is Maharashtra. See here. See how we are defined these codes in the sense as per your GSTN numbers. So the GSTN number first 2 digits would be your state code. Clear? Telangana GSTN number starts with 36. Andhra GSTN number starts with 37. Maharashtra starts with 13. Clear? Any questions on this? And last but not least, we have US. Okay. So, okay. So here, click on save button. Back. Okay. Same insert region. So one is we have US. West. So we have one more in San Francisco. The region is California. So you can see here, CA, California. See here. You can see here, California, CA, 36 Telangana, 37 Andhra, 13 Maharashtra. Clear? Any questions here? So whatever regions are there, you can. Any questions?
No, Naveen.
No, right? Next one, write down next step, currency settings. Currency settings. So write down the path. Write down the path. So path same as above. Path same as above. Path is same as above till general settings. Till general settings. Select currencies. Currencies. Select currencies. Next one, check currency codes. Currency codes. Check currency codes. Check currency codes. Transaction code OY03. OY03. Okay. OY03. So here we need to check what are the currencies we have. The client is going to deal, whether that is there or not in the system. So here say go to the path. So set currencies. Okay. General settings. See. SAP NetWeaver. General settings. Set countries as already done. So here you have a currencies. So another folder. Okay. Check currencies. Okay. So you can see here in the path also. Check currency codes. And transaction code is OY03. OY03. Okay. Okay. So here, click on position button. Click on position button. What is my currency? First currency, local currency, INR. Whether it is there or not. See. Indian rupee. It is there. If you want to see the details, you can click on details button. Long text, rupee, INR, alternative key, 356. If your client currency is not there, then you need to create the currencies like pressing new enter. Okay. And currency, the client will give you the complete description. What is the alternate key and all. Okay. And one more, unselect this, and click on US, USD, whether it is there or not. See here. American dollar, US dollar. Okay. Next one. Next one, define currency. Next one, we can see GB Canadian. As I said that we are going to deal with different currencies. We are going to deal with different currencies. I'm just giving an example, sir. My client is doing import and exports with these currencies. So you need to check whether it is available or not in the system. If it is not there, then we need to. So euro, it is already there. Clear? And next one, uncheck this. What is the other currency the client has given? GBP. Click on position button. So in your server also just check it out whether these are already available or not. GBP. Okay. Next one. Uncheck. What is the other currency we have? SGD. Singapore dollar. See here, Singapore dollar. It is there. So last but not least, CAD currency, Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar. Clear? So whatever currency the client gives you, right? Whether it is there or not in the system, first you need to check. If it is there, okay, then we can check and ignore it. But if it is not there, then we need to create it as a new entries. In the new entries, what is the currency? Long text, short text. Okay, ISO code is not important. Alternative key that will be given by your client. What is the currency alternative key, which is not there in this? Those details we need to give and we need to save it. That's it. Clear? But before doing any enterprise structure, as a consultant, it's our responsibility to check the global parameters or general settings first. After that, only we can do the company code configuration, enterprise structure. So that is a difference between a real-time consultant and a fake consultant. So normally what they will do in the trainings environment, they will start with initially directly how to create a company code. They will start with that. So people will start the configuration in their real time also in the same way. But here, if you forgot to configure the countries or currencies, if it is not there in the system, okay, when you're creating enterprise structure, then definitely when you create a company, your company current country is not in the system, then automatically it will pop up an error. And at that particular point of time, you don't know where we need to check. How to create a country, we don't know. And if you same time you are selecting local currency, your company code currency or company currency, and which was not defined in the SAP system, right? Your currency is new currency, right? Which was not there in SAP. And you are trying to give the currency, then it will pop up an error, right? So you don't know where the error is and you will start hunting others who can help you. But people will come to know that you don't have an experience regarding the real-time part. Even though you are mentioning you have a real-time experience of 2 years or 3 years or 1 year, whatever it is. So that makes the difference. The real-time consultant with this one, training consultant. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next one, last 2 days, we will see with fact calendar settings. Next one, write down. We have done. Next one, maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Path. Path. Same as above. Path. Same as above. Till general settings. Till general settings. Till general settings. Till general settings. From there, select. From there, select. Okay. Select maintain calendar. Okay. Select. select maintain calendar, and transaction code is OY05. Transaction code is OY05. Okay, I'll show you the same. So click on save button, back. So here you can see maintain calendar OY05. So click on calendar. Click on calendar, right on. Click on calendar. Okay, so all the calendars we will have here. Okay, so this particular, the calendar not be client specific, right? It depends upon in general. Okay. For 3 calendars we have: public holidays, holiday calendar, and factory calendar. And write down note, in real-time environment, this particular step will be taken care by this particular configuration will be taken care by HR consultant. It's not our part. Clear? This will be taken care by HR consultant, but we need to have an idea. So that's the reason I'm showing this. So holiday calendar will be taken care by HR consultant. It's not our. Okay, how the calendars will be created in SAP and how it will be pop up in your Outlook or wherever it is. Okay, so here, so the cursor is on, put the cursor on holiday calendar, put the cursor on holiday calendar. Okay, see, in real time you can ignore this also, it's not an issue. Okay, but you should have an idea, that's the reason. Okay, select holiday calendar, select holiday calendar, select holiday calendar, click on, this is display button, and this one change button. So click on change button. See here, number of, so click on, okay, so click on change button, click on change button. So select country IN. So our company is in India, so select here India, Indian calendar here. Okay, so click on change button. See here. Okay, we have given here 2098, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I want to add 2 more holidays here, 10 standard, right? So clear, I'm giving 2000 till 2098, it is valid. We don't have a Diwali, we have a, so assign holidays, assign holidays. Okay, so you will have, so Christmas Eve we given, Christmas we have not mentioned here, so I'll select here. Okay, and next one, holidays I would like to select here. Diwali already done. So we can have any other Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve. So if you want to create anything, we can, the HR will create all those if it is not in the list. Independence Day, it is there. New Year's Day is there already. Thanksgiving Day also, no. So for example, Children's Day I'm taking. Okay. So once you have selected, then click on assign public holidays. Okay, assign from, select whatever list you have, select assign public holidays. So you can see here Children's Day, right? We have added Christmas Eve. Earlier it was only 8, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Earlier it was 7, now it becomes 9. Clear? Okay. Any questions here?
No, Nami.
Okay. Click on save button. Yes. Yes. So that's it. So public holiday calendar was saved. IN was saved. Okay. So again, we have factory calendar. So the same way we need to select factory calendar. Click on change button. Same. Okay. Same. IN. Select country IN. Okay. Click on again change button. So any year till 2 you can take it, not an issue. So here, see, normally plant will work, office will work Monday to Friday normally, right? But plant factory will work here Monday to Saturday. Clear? So if they want, they are working until Friday, then you can select here as till Saturday. Okay, so this is work days of this one. All right. So working days, Monday to, this is the calendar, factory calendar. What is the working days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday. That's it. So again, I'm reiterating, this is not our part of job. This will be taken care by your HR consultant. Clear? So click on save button. Click on save button. That's it. Okay. So these are the settings, general settings we are going to do before entering into the enterprise structure configuration. Is this clear? Any questions here? So we saw the enterprise structure steps, right? So tomorrow we are going to see the enterprise structure in our system, Birla company configuration. So as soon as you start practice, first make a habit of doing the country settings, currency settings, region settings, and holiday. If you want to ignore, you can ignore that. Clear? But these 3 settings mandatory, try to do it in your practice. Then only at that, if you crack a job and you are going to do as an implementation consultant, then first step you need to follow this. Clear, everyone? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we will close it for today here itself. And tomorrow we will see the complete enterprise structure configuration steps. So we are going to do the real-time configuration from tomorrow onwards. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nami.